Hey there, Wargamers. This is Justin from AMPServices with this week's product review slash kind of a conversion showcase that I've been working on. Before we get started, I'd like to encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I know sometimes my videos are a little infrequent. I make money off of painting, not doing videos, so I try and do these in my free time when I can find it. Have to focus on commissions in the meantime though. So again, subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's get started. So first off, what we've got here is a storm surge. It's a little hard for me to get in focus because I can't zoom out anymore and he's so freaking big. Now the product review portion of this is these arms. These are from Anvil Industries. They come with a couple different pieces, the obviously left and right shoulders, the left and right arms, and they come with two different hands. So there's a hand that looks like it's holding like a kind of a trigger thing that you can mount on top of a gun. I believe these are for a model that they have, but it works wonders with the Storm Surge kit. Now, I don't know if the arms are supposed to be this way or flipped with this on top, but it has a little hole here, and from the Storm Surge kit, there's these little missile things, and I don't even know what they are, but they fit the hole great, so it looks like you'd be shooting a missile out from, underslung arm gun thing, which looks pretty cool. But for the dollar investment, they turned out well. They give the Storm Surge a much needed like robot kind of feel, and the guns, the airburst fragmentation, mounted up pretty well to the sides of them too. Pretty flush. The only major issue I had was mounting. As you can see, this probably looks funky. Those are marbles. Once it's painted, you won't be able to tell what they are. But I had no real socket to mount these two because the rockets themselves have the curved, rounded, spherical kind of edge that goes into the socket, and there was no way to make these flush. So the marbles are there to kind of be like a weird joint that these pivot around. It's the only thing I could really come up with. So other than that, it went on pretty flawlessly. Tried to go with a cool pose. Again, you can see the marbles from the rear. And the mounts for the rockets are from a Skyray kit, some of the mounts there. And these were inspired to look kind of like, I wanted to look kind of like a Mad Cat from MechWarrior. So he had the rockets on top of them and, up on his shoulders instead of right here. I think it kind of looked like a weird reject T-Rex with the rocket pods here without arms. I didn't care for that. I've always liked the Riptide visually better than the Storm Surge, but now having the rockets up on the shoulders looks really cool. I was kind of hoping that it looks like either they're getting ready to bring the cannon to bear, or they've just fired and it's reloading, or whatever you justify it as. My major problem with the kit itself is that you can't make this closed top. I don't really like the crew being exposed, like this guy in here, whoever that is. That crew member is completely safe-ish. If there's a crew member here, he's safe. These two are kind of boned. I mean, if artillery landed on top of them, you're losing your driver or spotter, or driver spotter, whoever it is. I'm assuming that's a driver and it's some kind of spotter. You're losing them, so it would have been nice if there was a conversion kit or just straight up capsule from from Games Workshop for that. So anyway, that's a pretty quick video, I suppose, just kind of showcasing what I've been working on for myself and using one of the conversion kits, well, a model kit from Anvil Industries to repurpose. I saw something like this posted on Spiky Bits, liked it enough, I went out and bought the arms myself, did my own conversion, and this is what I came up with. So hopefully in the coming months I will get around to painting it, and you guys will get to see it, and you'll get to see some photos where he's actually fully on the screen because I can't get the camera any further back right now and he's just too big to fit in. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions on how I did the arms, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll try and help you out. Same thing with the rockets on the shoulders. I can try and give you some tips on that. The hardest part right out the gate here is going to be mounting here. It doesn't mount quite as flush as that one does. You can actually see from this angle, I really didn't have anything to put there. So if you're looking from this angle, that's kind of stupid, but the rest of it looks fine, I think. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Sound off below. I'd love to get a discussion going. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, and as always, happy wargaming.